Hello there, Coolio. Good to see you. Welcome. Um, Jack was first, Avgeek second, Midi, taking L's, Phase, hey. Today I learnt about penguin snacks. They're like Tim Tams but British and were made roughly 30 years before the Australian counterparts. Have I ever heard of them? If so, what do I think of them? I have heard of them, but I haven't had them before. I think I heard of them when I was in Europe, or I may have seen them, but yeah, didn't get them. Anyways, Innsbruck has beautiful scenery. Excited to see it. Yes, as am I. Pull 382, good evening. QJet, still MJ personal. Midi. Jack again. Alright, yeah. Midi, get your backside to Copenhagen. Get in the voice chat. We're having a race. We're going to be racing Midi from Copenhagen to Innsbruck, except Midi is going to be in the... he's going to be in ETS2. Alright. Battery... coming online. Turn on our fuel pump and go for our APU. Turn off our bleeds. Isolation valve can go to auto. Wait for our APU to start up. Avgeek, g'day. Hopefully you'll be able to tune in to a stream today. 2.5 minutes lining. Jeebus. Righty. Some of those lights appear to have come off. APU temp has gone up. And we'll be coming back down now. Come down to our panel. We will tune in Unicom there. Make sure that I'm connected on Vatsim. Yep. Okay, we will reset our squawk code. Put it to standby. Alright. Let's get our APU started. Or turned on. There we go. Auxiliary is on battery. We will be going flight level 370 on our way down. Actually, I don't know if it should be 37 or 38. Phase, hey mate. We go west and then we go east. This is a funny one. Also, Midi, welcome to the voice chat. I didn't hear you join because streamer mode.
That's alright. I was just getting ready.
Heat's coming on. Seatbelt sign, no smoking. Alright, IRS's align. Yeah, Jack taught me how to do the, how to go from cold and dark earlier. And it's really not that much harder. Alright, fuel is 6,400 kilograms. Payload is 6 POB with 200 kilos of cargo. Zero fuel weight, as always, 44.5. Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel, gate 34, I believe. That Avgeek, hello, welcome. Phase, you landing in Melbourne. Yep, all good. As our invite Fizz, yeah, Kalen, you're a bit off your rocker at the moment. Let's clear that pinboard. Grab up a new flight, sim brief. Medi, would you believe that on this 550 nautical mile flight, I only have one airway, plus an arrival and departure?
No alternates, nothing else.
Well, I do have an alternate, but it is one, like, listed airway the entire way down. It's not the fastest, but I thought it was funny that it was one. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the Mike 736 from SIMEG to TULSI. And I totally didn't just read that off my own stream.
Yes.
Yes.
Makes no sense to me, but yes.
Yes. So, Kalen, you're telling me that after 7,500 deliveries, Carl had a mental breakdown? Or a vehicle breakdown? Parking stands. Okay, we're at Charlie 34. Go routing there to LOWI, which is Innsbruck. The SID is SIMEG. SIMEG 7 Alpha. 8 Delta, 8 Charlie, 8 Bravo, 7 Alpha. Grab that one. Okay. Runway will be 4 right. Now you're hungry. His car went kaboom. Nice. That's so fun. What's the weather looking like in Innsbruck? 000 at variable at 3. Okay, well, let's go for Tulsa 3. We'll go the Arnav Yankee for 08. Sure. We'll figure it out when we get down there. So you in Copenhagen yet?
I've just lined up my truck with the trailer. I'm just putting it on right now.
Okay, cool. Ooh, Tower's online. Yay! Well, I will grab the ATIS and then contact Tower. Okay. Oh, that's arrival information. Never mind. I need departure info, not arrival info. Okay. Departure info Bravo at 0950, runway in use. For takeoff 04 right, 3609. Visibility 10 kilometers. Showers, clouds, few 600 feet. Scattered 3000. Is Charlie Bravo? What's cloud that's CB MIDI? I forgot.
Colombo Nimbus.
So stormy cloud.
Thunderstorms.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I thought it was, but yeah. Overcast at 5000. QNH1013. First contact with apron advise. If unable to perform customized pushback, this is Copenhagen departure information at Bravo. And tower is 118.1. Okay. Yeah, well, don't be sad, Jack and Kaylin. Just get food, lol. Okay, so go flight directors. Have a quick look at the SID. Alright, go to Charlie Hotel 361, 362, 364, and then 120 heading to Denek, and then SIMEG. SIMEG 7 Alpha. Keyjet, hey mate.
Now for everyone that's going to be telling me off, it's cumulonimbus, not columbonimbus.
Red 35,
Yes,
Red
columbonimbus.
35 Mike, repeat correct call for push.
Copenhagen Tower, g'day, Aussie 618 with Bravo, requesting clearance to Innsbruck, please.
Aussie 618 Cat Tower, good day. You are clear to destination Innsbruck, SIMEG 7 Alpha departure, runway 04 right. Initial climb, flight level 70, squawk 4422.
Cleared to Innsbruck via SIMEG flight planned route, SIMEG 7 Alpha departure, runway 04 right, flight level 70 initially, squawk 4422, Aussie 618.
Aussie 618, read correct information, Bravo is current.
Bravo is current, 618. Squawk 4422. Yes. We'll squawk that because we're on the ground. 7,000 initial. Oh, Kaylin was telling you off in bad English. Right.
9 watching, 9 likes.
Red on street on Mike, request push.
Someone
Red
pop in
35,
their,
Mike, are you able to
Vatsim
custom
accounts
pushback?
and like the video.
Yeah. Get it to 10. You know you want to. Alright, it is
Let's get Fizz International.
Yeah, get Fizz more views. I agree with that.
Tell your mum, tell your father, tell your grandma. Hell, even get your dog to do it.
Kaylin, actually, please don't though. Like it does negatively affect it. Also, that is a good point by Jack. It is an opinion. Yeah, I know Coolio, but is doing it to antagonize me.
Cluster Tower, riktigt god eftermiddag. Red note 3514
was going to do something.
738
Right.
at
Performance.
Information
in
Bravo
it.
to Nation 113, clearance to London Gatwick.
Reserves.
Red Nose 3514, Cast Tower 44. You are clear to destination London Gatwick, Lango 1 Alpha departure, runway 04 right. Initially climb, flight level 70, squawk 6156. Information Bravo, finish 1013.
I'm going to use the speed limits,
Clear to London Gatwick,
and
via
I'm
the
going
Lango 1
to
Alpha
grab
departure,
the
runway 04 right,
heaviest
initially flight level 70,
cargo that I can
6156
possibly use.
for Red Nose
Alright,
3514.
Red Nose 3514, repeat correct, call for push.
And one limit, we will use the 24
Red Nose 35 Mike, we are able
KD rate for takeoff.
custom pushback where you wanted to go.
Go flaps 5. V1, V8, Heavy.
Rebel 35, Mike, push and start approved. Release point Area 1 facing north, QNH 1013.
I think I can see on Vatsim map. Let me quickly pull it up. Map.vatsim.net. Yes, I'm there. Okay, ground services, we will actually we'll close the door. We will get those stairs away from us. Okay, and I'll wait for them to all be clear before calling for pushback. I'll also figure out what taxi I'm planning to do. Right, so I'm here. Looks like I'll be expecting either Delta or Bravo, cross 1-2.
And all stations, departure information Charlie, arrival information Papa is now current.
Departure information Charlie. Showers, few 700 feet. Scattered thunderstorms, 3,000 feet, overcast 6.6. Temp 20, dew point 19. Alright, cool. Aussie, yeah, Alpha Sierra Yankee 618. Why is the Jetstar here? Because I only have Australian or the Pacific liveries installed. Alright, so I'll be expecting Kilo Bravo cross 1-2 for Bravo 1 is what I'm expecting. Copenhagen Tower, Aussie 618 with Charlie. We are at gate Charlie 34. Request pushback and taxi for right.
Aussie 618, push and start approved. Release point Quebec 2 facing south, QNH 1013.
Pushback approved facing south, Aussie 618. I don't know what the other part he said was aside from the QNH, but I already got the QNH because I said with Charlie. I also asked for taxi. I don't know why I asked for taxi. Wait, hang on. I need the stands. I need to figure out which. Okay. Quebec 2. We're going on to Quebec. Okay, cool.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
There we go. Parking brake. Chocks can be removed. There's tugs coming on. Tim, another great question. Why is Starlux? Well, there is no Starlux, Tim, so that is not good. But how are you on your train to Hornsby, Tim?
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Start up.
It will start in the sequence.
Engine 2 first. I need the AP bleed on. Whoops. I wasn't going to Horny, I was going to Milson's Point. Nice. Sorry for asking many questions. No need. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was just reading. Have you checked the flight control? Right. Here you go, Coolio. Let's go set our flaps to 5. MIDI, how's this do your OCD? How you need to do flight control? Yeah, you told me to do after engine start, but yeah, I'll do it before for you, Coolio.
My OCD is doing fine.
No, but with these wipers.
Yes, it's like exactly out of phase, so it's not triggering me like a like it usually would.
That's good. Right, 20%, as Jack told me earlier, you wait for 25.2, there we go, fuel in.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Right, we'll wait for our pushback tug to leave, and then we'll go taxi lights on.
Engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Tower Red Nose 3514 stand Delta 3 push and start and we're unable custom push.
Red Nose 3514, push and start approved, straight back, connection 1013.
Push and start approved facing west, connection 1013, Red Nose 3514.
Red Nose 3514 negative, straight back, that will be facing north, connection 1013.
Oh, sorry, 1013 push and start approved facing straight, or facing north, so straight push.
Okay, looks like there would be people behind us. So, Tower Aussie 618 on Quebec, request taxi for 4 right. Oh, I started again.
Aussie 618, taxi Quebec, Delta Charlie and Bravo to holding point Bravo 1, cross runway 30.
Quebec Delta Charlie Bravo to Bravo 1, cross runway 30, Aussie 618. Alright, so we're on Quebec Delta Charlie Bravo. I'm gonna pop that actually on my other monitor for this. Alright, parking brakes released. Oh, okay, we're not gonna be... Okay. Our rudder's gonna play silly buggers again. Alright, so we go straight on here and then cross this runway on a right-hand turn. Alright, this is Delta verified. Clear left. Oh, that's a bit far. Clear right. Go off center line. Right, Right, so once we cross here, it will be a left-hand turn onto Charlie and then a right-hand turn onto Bravo. Alright, so go left here onto Charlie. And then right, but not too tight onto Bravo. Right, there we go. So now on Bravo, we are going full length. You saw nothing. I didn't forget to turn on my taxi and turn off lights.
That's alright. I'm still waiting at the,
So you're all ready to go as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty much all ready.
Right. I'm pretty sure if you follow the speed limits, you'll still beat me, but that's okay.
What's your estimated,
Flight time's about 2 hours.
2 hours?
It should be less, but it depends on, if I get shortcuts, it'll be definitely be less, but yeah. If I get slowed down, it'll be longer. Alrighty, so we're coming up on... Okay, so we have Echo 2 on our right here, and Bravo 3 on our left.
Asset Tower, go estimate Red Nose 3197, establish ILS 0 for left.
Red Nose 3197, Castle Tower. Good afternoon. Wind 3506 knots, runway 24 left, clear to land.
0 left, clear to land, Red Nose 3197.
C618, for departure, Unicom 122.8, winds 3506 knots, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff. Caution, arriving to Paulo.
Runway 4 right, cleared for takeoff. Departures will be Unicom 122.8, and we will make sure we are clear of the arrivals, Aussie 618.
And our Red Nose 3514 for taxi, we're able, Bravo 3.
Alright. Then
Red
lights
Nose
are
3514 taxi, Romeo and Bravo to holding point of your choice from the sofa right, cross runway 30.
Romeo and Bravo to holding point 04 right and crossing runway 30 approved, Red Nose 351.
He remembered the timer.
I don't believe it. Right, 4 right is visual 40% is set and established. Take off the power. Set.
Copenhagen Tower, radio check. Lufthansa 2443, Castle vehicle 2 by 5. Request I have 2 units with information, Charlie.
Oh wait, I'm below 400 feet. Whoops.
Lufthansa 2443 again.
Start off as well.
Request IFR 2 Munich with information, Charlie. Lufthansa 2443, you are clear to destination Munich, SIMEG A7 L departure, runway 04 right. Initial climb flight level 70, squawk 2072. Can you repeat squawk again? 2072. Clear
I'll take a bunch of
to
regional roads.
destination via departure
This will be
SIMEG
taking
7
quite a
Alpha,
while.
runway 04 right, climb flight level 70 and squawk 2072.
Right, I'm gonna make sure there's no other ATC on.
Lufthansa 2443,
Yep.
reflect
Right.
call to push.
We'll go 2, 3, 8, 0. Okay. And we'll go to Unicom. 6,500. Retract these two, but keep our constants on. Well, I found the cumulonimbus. It is, very daunting, and I'm in a pocket, so I'm happy about that. Of 10,000, landing lights off. Takeoff checklist. Auto.
I already bonked my trailer on a tight turn.
Oh, nice. Physics spiritual aircraft is a 737 MAX. Hey Alfred, hope you're doing well, mate. And I'm only a 737 MAX on landing. Takeoff is very graceful. Sometimes. Like that takeoff was very graceful.
Oh, red light.
Come on, surely someone gets on center somewhere and I can just get a shortcut like halfway there. Surely. Oh, there's Mad Dog. I found Mad Dog. Still taking an MJ personal. Is this 7? Yeah. BBJ 700. Hey again. By the way, what's your favourite airport and why? My favourite airport is Canberra because I'm from there and it is underrated. So, Charlie Bravo Romeo or Yankee Sierra Charlie Bravo. So, Mitty, what else did you learn in theory today?
So we went over a practice exam that I did. There were a few questions that I got wrong that I'm not proud of. And there are some that I totally didn't know, and that's what we ended up learning that day. I also started to do a little bit of revision and learning on air law.
Nice.
And a little bit with human factors in that, like how does stress or fatigue affect the your performance, and
Yep.
how will it affect your flight?
Okay.
Nothing massive, but very
Nothing
important.
mind-blowing. Yeah, nothing mind-blowing, but very informative.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you have lessons like that where you're like, oh, so that's why X, Y, and Z policy are what they are because of this. I made the clouds green. Caution to prevent damage to lenses. Do not lock on support bracket. Nice. Lena, if you're still here, what is your favourite airport? And again, why? I forgot how to plane, so I took off on a taxiway. Oh, nice. Ferraz, yes it is. Quite a nice looking plane. You know, it's a basic livery, but it gets the job done. And it's better than Eurolight, so... yeah. It's got a pretty little sticker on the tail too. Sydney, of course, because I'm from there, and any takeoff and landing into there is a good way in or out with views, turns and all. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. $11 minutes for flight level 330. It's pretty good. I think that's about on par with my Boeing 736 flight I did earlier today, Mitty, when you were doing your exam.
I hopped in occasionally.
I know.
Found it very interesting how how much you guys pinged me and all sorts of things. I even mentioned that I'm doing the exam and you still ping me.
I honestly didn't say that because they'd just been going on about so much random stuff that I was like, oh, well, I assume that Midi is involved in this conversation because I saw your name a few times. I'm gonna ping him. And then I read it and I just instantly regretted pinging you and I was like, well, I can't unping you now. So, yeah, what did everyone have for dinner tonight?
The airports, when I went spotting, there's a Mexican fast food restaurant. Guzman y Gomez. And I got a burrito.
So does that mean if you get Guzman y Gomez before you go flying, you should probably keep a bag with you just in case?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Coolio had pasta. What kind of pasta? And what with? Lena, rice and veggies, nice. Yeah, I had sausage sandwiches, so that was good.
Snaggers. Snags, bro. Did you have it with onion?
No, I don't like the onion that they have here.
Yes. How it's supposed to be.
What burrito did you have, Midi?
Pulled pork. There wasn't much pork in there, but I'm not gonna complain. I was fed.
I'm trying and failing to put a lid on... Oh, there we go, I got it. I was trying to put a lid on my drink bottle. With only one hand holding both. Can we join you, Fizz? No, you guys can stay in your naughty corner. Oh, I did an oopsie.
Want me to time out someone, eh?
No, they're in the naughty corner. They're not that bad yet.
Okay.
Flight level 380. Execute. VNav should be climbing us again. What did you do? You bullied Kyle. Nah, Coolio is not. He's an imposter. He actually knows how to start them, so I'm not gonna stop him from doing that. Oh, I've just bent my chair backwards. Whoopsies.
You broke it?
I hope not. It's one of those handles that, like, tilts it.
Got it.
Oh, Carl. Same thing. Same person. Right, there we go. My chair is now of an adequate height. Hell, Kaylin, maybe you should have just gone and gotten the food yourself. Hello, Tim.
Whoa, hello.
I kidnapped you from the other call.
G'day.
Well, good day.
How is the Cookie Monster?
Oh, Cookie Monster hasn't had a lot of cookies lately.
Oh, that's not good.
No. It's been eating too many other things. How are you?
I'm good. I have been eating mint slices, so I have been eating cookies. Also, Jack, it's not too fast. Mach 0.80 is slow. Should be doing Mach 8.5. That's a good speed.
I am autopiloting the whole way.
That's the way it should be.
I have forgotten completely how to fly this plane, actually. I'm just pushing buttons here and there. I'm remembering when things go wrong, remembering how to do things, and yeah, like this. Nav TCAS standby. Seems like that needs to be fixed. Nope.
I know, Jack, I know. So, how's life been?
Busy? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, just well, hey, you gotta lay low for a few weeks before you go all out travel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just doing precisely that until I'm going on a cruise in a few weeks. The 10-day cruise
From
Sydney to the Great Barrier Reef. We're going to go to Hamilton Island.
Nice.
We're going to go to I think you stop in Brisbane first, in Morton Island, and then you go to Hamilton Island, and then you go to Cairns, and then some other island, Willis Island?
I've heard of it, I don't know where it is.
Yeah. It's out there.
It exists.
It exists somewhere. So that'll be fun. I haven't been on a cruise in a very, very, very long time.
They're so much fun.
What's the last cruise you've been on?
The last cruise I went on was... I ended on the 2nd of February 2020, the Palindrome Day. It was Sydney to New Caledonia and Vanuatu on the Ovation of the Seas.
Oh, the huge one.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
It was.
The best cruise I've been on is a 14-hour ship ride on the Spirit of Tassie.
Oh, the Spirit of Tassie.
Pain.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been on the Spirit of Tassie, but I certainly have seen it docked here in Sydney.
In Sydney?
Yeah. So I used to live in Potts Point.
Oh yeah.
On the cliff that overlooks Woolloomooloo, so you can see the basically where all the Navy ships are docked. But when the Spirit of Tassie needs, like, I guess, some maintenance, that's where they park it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Mad Dog Coolio wants to know if you're going to snorkel there.
I don't know. I'm not really a big snorkeler. The thing with snorkeling is, like, if it's wavy, then you get water in your snorkel gear, right? And then I don't know.
Yeah, the sound of my own breathing freaks me out because the tube is right next to your ear, and I'm like, oh god, I'm suffocating, but I'm not.
Darth Vader.
No, but it's too high pitched for Darth Vader.
It still has that kind of vibe to it.
It does. Yeah. No, that sounds good, Tim. And then, are you going international again anytime soon?
No, not really. No plans. I mean, later this year maybe. Could go to Japan. Could go to Taiwan.
Nice.
I could fly to Singapore and then fly Starlux to Taiwan.
I support that. As long as you take a camera to record it, I support it.
Like, I'll be the one like, I never want to leave this plane. I love it so much.
You'll be like, can I be the mascot?
My seatbelt doesn't work. It doesn't unlatch. I guess I'm gonna stay here forever.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Your butt will get sore though, and you'd have to go to the bathroom, but... Potato, potato. So, what have your previous cruises been, Mad Dog?
Oh, I think I've been on a cruise 20 plus years ago. On an Alaska cruise.
Yeah.
And it was with Celebrity, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was definitely beautiful, incredibly cold. But I will say, when you go on cruises, especially to Alaska, you kind of have to have a certain, I don't know, mindset going into it, because that's not a cruise for kids.
No, it's not.
It's like 23 years ago when I was on that cruise, a lot of it was boring.
Yeah, you're like, oh look, it's some rocks and water. Wow.
Well, like, you know, when you go on a cruise, you gotta prepare yourself mentally for the times that are not exciting. You might be like on water for an entire day. You know, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
and that's
sea
like
days. Oh.
Yeah, as a kid, you're like, I don't want to go watch some
Ooh.
musical or some show. Like, that doesn't interest. I don't know all the stuff. And so, like, we would just go around the ship and I don't know, like, just explore. Like, you're in like a MMO and it's like an open world, and you try to go to every single deck. You go to every single nook and cranny.
Yeah.
I mean, we were terrible. But now that I think about it, we were like, yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit like that, except obviously last time I went on them, I was a kid, so like all of them I've been in like the kids club. And so sea days are like the fun, exciting days because you get to hang out with your mates and do stuff. Versus days where you're like at like port or whatever, where it's like, oh yeah, you've actually got to go off the ship. That was always like boring for me. I was like, can we go back yet? Mum's like, no, we've been here for an hour. I'm like, yeah, that's an hour.
Oh, and I was just like, I remember some things from that cruise that just did some emotional damage. You know,
emotional damage.
Like when you have when you're with family on vacation, you're trapped on a boat. Like, things happen.
Yep.
I remember. I was in 8th grade, so I was probably around 14 years old, and then they had these amazing dinners, right? So every night we would have to kind of dress up well, and then you'd sit down and have like a nice dinner.
Yeah, formal dinners.
Yeah, formal dinners, and I remember they like sung "Auld Lang Syne." You know that song that you would sing during New Year's?
No. Is that an American thing, or just like...
that song.
It rings a bell, but
Oh my god, you don't know this song?
No.
Well, I won't blame you, but I mean, I knew what the song was, but like, who knows? It's all in some like old English, or it might be Scottish or Irish or Welsh or some sort of language where it's like not really English.
Yeah.
Right. And so like everyone's singing this, and like I have no idea what the lyrics are. It was just like a bunch of Asian people, and it was like, la la.
Oh
la,
yeah,
la.
because all the like staff are Filipino or Indonesian.
The
Because
other
they're
weird
cheaper.
thing was, yeah, it wasn't like New Year's, so I don't know why we sang it. Huh?
I'll tell you, a really good time to be on a cruise in Australia is for Australia Day. Because pretty much every time they throw the biggest barbecue for lunch.
Oh, that does sound amazing.
Yeah. Except when I did it with Royal Caribbean, it was like an American style barbecue and they had Australian stuff as well. So there was things that we wouldn't normally have in Australia, like brisket. And like they had way more variations of ribs and wings than we would at like an Australian barbecue. But it was, yeah. It's good fun.
They served actual hot dogs.
No, they were still American hot dogs. As opposed to our Frankfurts.
I meant the whole thing as itself. Did they sell like the American sausage with the hot dog bread?
The hot dog bread? Yeah.
Not that single slab of white bread.
Yeah, no, they had hot dog buns.
Damn.
As opposed to my dinner of sausage sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm excited for the food on this trip. I'm going on a P&O cruise, which I've never done before, but it's like...
And it's P&O Australia as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's going to be really different. First of all, as an adult. Secondly, because I'm going to have Wi-Fi.
Are you getting a Wi-Fi package? Actually, you could...
Oh, hell yeah.
If you're close enough to the mainland, you can still get data out there. Like, if you have, like, Telstra or Optus, you can still get reception. Because there was... Yeah, I think the last few days of that cruise we were going down to Sydney from Brisbane. So it, like, went out to New Caledonia and Vanuatu, then it went Brisbane, Sydney. And everyone just sat on their phone the last few days, because it's like, oh, we've got data. So...
How great is that? Like,
I know!
highlight of the trip, we have data. Let me get my phone out.
Gen Z moment.
No, I'm excited to be actually working remotely on the ship, so that'll be great. Yeah, can you imagine 20 years ago when we didn't have Wi-Fi on ships and we didn't have Wi-Fi on planes? Like, what did we do? Actually, you probably wouldn't know.
Read books? I don't know.
I don't think
What did you old people do, Mad Dog?
What did we old people do? What happened was on flights, on your long haul flights, the flight attendants would give kids trinkets and toys. So like we would get which is I think is really cool. You get these playing decks, and they would be airline themed specifically. So like they're kind of like collectibles, right? You could get one for each of these different airlines. So I think I had some from like Japan Airlines, like each different card had like a different they had like Japanese on it and different like not anime characters but like children's characters. It was pretty cool. And then Eva, I remember one time was on Eva and like it was a long haul flight and you're children and you don't know how to be considerate to other people. So we're like playing like a game, a card game, me and my friend, where like in order to win, you have to slap the deck.
Oh, like
in
snap.
order to like collect them.
Yeah. So if it's like two in a row, two numbers in a row, then you slap
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't exactly remember the game. It was a long time ago, but like I just remember how inconsiderate we were because we were playing this on someone's on like the tray table of like the chair. Just imagine.
Oh, so like, the person in front of you, just every few seconds, you just slapping the back of the chair. Oh my
god! I bet they were livid.
Oh,
I bet they were just dying. They're like, I can't believe I have to deal with this for 10 hours, however long that was. Like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Think about it. I'm so sorry.
I'd put that on par with someone kicking your chair for the whole flight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have a worse story.
Yeah?
The touchscreen of a Qantas 737 back of the seats was not sensitive at all. You had to really press on it to get the screen working. Because it's up, you can really feel it on your back.
Yeah.
And my little brother was like spamming it and all that, and nothing was working, and the poor old guy in the front just got so fed up. It was hilarious, but also, looking back at it, I feel kind of bad.
Yeah. Also, so quite often I choose like the window seat where there's like 2 windows, because I want to I want to film it and I want to look out of it. And one time there was a guy in the aisle seat, and he kept getting really annoyed because I was holding my hand and my phone over the window because I wanted to film the landing. And he kept going, "Hey mate, can you put your phone down please? I'm trying to look out the window." And I was like, "Oh, sorry, I'll move it this way so that it's not in your way." I move it. I start filming again. It's like, "No, mate, can you please just not? I'm trying to look out the window." It's like, well, why'd you book an aisle seat then? You want the window, book the window. It's like, "Oh, well, I need to go to the toilet sometimes as well, so I booked the aisle seat." It's like, okay, well, if you want a window and you don't want to step over someone, pay for business, sit in row 1. There's your alternative. Don't have a go at someone trying to film out the window who paid for the window, or selected the window seat.
How old were you?
19. It was this year.
This was the Melbourne flights?
It was one of the several flights to and from Melbourne I've had this year. Yeah. I mean, odds are it was, because there's been one... I've had 2 flights this year that haven't been to Melbourne, or from Melbourne. Which is Canberra to Gold Coast and Adelaide to Canberra.
Interesting.
It's just because, yeah, there's 1 flight a day sometimes. Adelaide, Canberra. Otherwise, it's just us. It's just via Melbourne. Have you ever taken regional trains for serious travel, e.g. Adelaide, Melbourne, Melbourne, Sydney, Melbourne, Albury? When I was little, I used to take the train from Canberra to Sydney every few months. Yeah, being from Canberra originally, where there's a handful of CountryLink services, or whatever it's called now, to Sydney a day, like a 6 a.m, a midday, and a 6 p.m. one. Wasn't really optimal. But I've taken regional trains in Europe. Smile. What about you, Midi and Mad Dog? Have you taken any regional trains in Australia?
No, but I've seen some YouTube videos. I would really like to, actually.
You've seen Rory's videos?
Yeah, Rory.
Yeah.
I've taken V-Line a few times.
Did you get put on the bus?
No.
Okay. Well,
not this time anyway. But V-Line works with the city loop in Melbourne, so I can just take it and not go regional. But I have as well. You get a ticket, and sit in this pretty much empty cabin. If you're lucky, I think. It was a morning ride, so I had it all to myself. And I was going west. I can't remember where, but it was for like a university open day and a camp as well.
nice.
This was for school. So despite me having the school come along with me, the cabin was still empty.
Yeah, that's big.
It is.
How is all of Scotland Centre online? But there is Langenradar and 2 Milan centres. And Greece. Oh, yeah. Like, how is that all the centre that's on?
Where's all the flights now?
Yeah. Alright, see you, Jack. Chat to you later. Or not. Well, Mad Dog, what about in the US of A? Did you take any regional or Amtrak services?
Oh yeah, actually I took quite a few because I do like trains. Kind of got interested in them when I studied abroad in Germany, and then after that I'm like, trains are awesome. But trains in the U.S., regional trains in the U.S. are, oh god, some of the worst experiences I've ever had. I mean, to be fair, they're not like the terrible in terms of the comfort level, but rather the on-time performance and the amenities are lacking, etc., etc. So, the thing you have to realize with Amtrak is that they are like bottom tier when it comes to priority on the tracks. Like all the tracks now in the US are owned by these freight companies. So
right. Norfolk Southern.
Yeah, it's like thank goodness you're just in like this really comfortable chair on the train. Otherwise you'd be like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. My 4-hour train trip is now actually 6 hours. Oh lordy. But yeah, I've taken the Amtrak a couple of times from St. Louis to Chicago. It's in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And also the Amtrak from Seattle to Vancouver, which is not domestic, it's an international, but that was nice as well. Very, very scenic. And then from San Diego to LA, which even with the delays can ironically be faster than driving because LA traffic is terrible. So.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I would say the experience, I mean, it's quite basic. The trains are quite old as well, and yeah, it's just they're never on time. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Would there be any other reliable means of transportation that you could have used? Or you just wanted to try out Amtrak?
Oh, I guess it's kind of interesting. So I guess 100 miles would be about 160
161.
Yeah. What's that like from Sydney to
From where the Sydney sign is to Canberra.
Okay, so like Sydney to Canberra.
In a straight line, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we don't really have, the US doesn't have a lot of planes like ATRs and Dash 8s, right?
No, they have regional jets instead.
Yeah, they're all like
American Eagles and that.
It's not really that common to be like, ooh, I'm gonna just hop on a regional jet from San Diego to LA, because it just seems like a waste of money.
Yeah,
like it's a lot, right? I don't know.
Versus in Australia,
bus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there could be. they have Greyhound buses that would be able to do it, yeah, for sure. But I will flip it on its head and say that public transit in the United States has been traditionally more catered, or not catered to, but used by the lower end of the, you know, socioeconomic spectrum. So at least that's what it's, a lot of people think about it when they think about public transit, when you think about buses, trains, etc., or even metro lines, you know. Depends on the city, but yeah, even people who take the subway, who take the metro, they're like, oh, he must be poor, or oh, it's dangerous. And that's why a lot of people won't actually take it. And then that stereotype is like reinforced then, because, you know, people who essentially the service ends up being like, okay, well, these are the only, you know, folks and individuals that they would kind of market to. It's really interesting. We took a Greyhound bus to pick up a car. This Greyhound bus from St. Louis to Chicago. And in the middle of that was a town called, and you're going to laugh at this name, it's called Effingham. And Effingham, at the time, had this car that I wanted so badly. I'm not going to tell you what car it was, but across
Chevy
the country,
Cobalt.
it was like there were none of these in stock. Okay, so you had to search everywhere in the States for this, and you went through dealers, etc. And then they were so rare that they ended up marking up the price a bit. But in any case, we found one in Effingham, which is kind of in between St. Louis and Chicago. And there's no, like, it doesn't make sense to take, there's no train, there's no plane that goes there. You have to take the bus. And we're like, okay, we're going to go pick up the car, right? We're not going to drive because we're going to just drive the car home. So then we took one of the Greyhound buses. And on the Greyhound bus, there were quite a few number of shady individuals. And later we had learned that Illinois' penitentiary, their like prison system, right? Once people actually got out of jail and they didn't have some sort of transit from the jail, they would put them on the Greyhound bus to go home. So there was a lot of people that were just like right out of jail that were going back to Chicago or, you know, wherever and whatnot. So that's an interesting experience, but it just goes to show, like, I think public transit in the States was a little bit different than how it is in Australia, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a really long story.
Oh, that's okay.
It's good. I enjoy listening to your stories, Mad Dog.
Sure the viewers would like it too.
Yeah, but I guess long story short is public transit in the States gets a bad rap. And that's why a lot of people won't use it, and it doesn't get a lot of money, it doesn't get funded well, and, you know, they don't have enough funds to properly maintain and get new equipment and all these good things that we associate public transit with sometimes here in Australia. So
yeah. Coolio, some intercity trains I've been on have had people with MacBooks, if that's enough. Public transport here isn't amazing either. It's okay for city travel. Regional trains are more of a luxury. Yeah, with the prices they are, you know, you'd think that the quality would be a lot better. You know, the trains here, if you want like a good quality, you're paying upwards of like $150 for just like a 1 day thing. Thousands if you're getting a sleeper. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Not worth it, in my opinion.
It's really not, especially with Virgin and Rex, and in some cases Jetstar. You know, flights, like 1 hour flights, or 1 to 2 hour flights are the same price, or close to, is the train, but with less time, better quality. More frequent. Let's say car, plane, bus, then train. Joel, hello?
I'm still here.
Yep. Part of it is that just Australia's population is too spread out, and there's not enough of the population in between cities. So, see that Kiss are in Sydney, and do I know what plane they have? Nope. Don't really care that much either.
Don't they have like a KISS plane?
I think they do.
Like KISS livery, right?
Yeah, it's why urban travel's more prioritized. But like, in places like Europe, they made the investment for that high-speed rail. I'm going to use France as an example because they have a lot of major population centers a few hours and a few hundred kilometers outside of Paris, like down to the south and west. And, you know, they made that investment in high-speed electric rail decades ago. Now Australia's like, oh, it's too expensive. And yeah.
You know what though? I reckon like there are several. This is something that I think a lot of people really want to have. It's like a luxury, I think. And when I was in Germany, I studied abroad there and used the high-speed rail everywhere. Right? They call it the ICE.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my god, I love this. This is amazing. It's so comfortable. It's so smooth. It's so fast.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why can't we do this in the States? You know, why can't we have these nice things, right? And there are a few places. I think America has 50 different states, which I think is actually far too many, and they all have their interests in different things. But there are only a few places in the States where it could potentially make sense, and they're along the west and the east coast. So like the east coast
Yes.
being like New York City down to like Washington D.C.
Or you could even do Boston through Washington.
Exactly, all along that coast. So like Boston's there, probably is it Pittsburgh? Anyhow, there's definitely a push for that there. There's also a push for it in between LA and San Francisco.
The issue with that is the terrain, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think that I can actually make money back, and the reason is because they don't have enough people that will actually take it. And like in Europe, the difference between California and the East Coast in Europe is you look at how dense the area in Europe is. Like Europe is actually really small, you know?
Yeah.
But like the population is incredibly dense. And then not only that, like they've already had the infrastructure to connect lots of smaller towns with their city centers where you would have high-speed rail that runs through it. So it's like, okay, they get enough volume. Australia is like a population of, I don't know, maybe the population of California spread out across the entire country.
Less. California's like 40 or 50 mil.
Yeah, like, okay, I think it could make sense, but I do think there does have to be a lot more volume. I think Australia would need a lot more people to justify doing something like this. So, hint, hint, Australia, please bring me and all of my friends over here. Give us PR, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Qantas 01, hello, is that non-stop debt? No, that's Tim Tamothy from SydSquad.
Do I sound like non-stop Dan? He's
know.
like what, he's like Dutch or something, right?
I think so.
No, but thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I want to sound European. I mean, I want to sound Australian.
Australian, mate.
Australian, mate.
Hey, you're getting better, Tim.
I say that.
It's Shaba. Okay, I need to figure out what's going on with my approach. 0603, okay. Arrivals on the Tulsa 3. Wow, Docel is in a Docel 1 departure out of Melbourne. Wow.
Oh no, I am way past top of descent. Are you descending already?
No, but I feel like I should be now, which is why I'm going through my flight plan and I'm looking for it, but
Fizz, where is Munich?
Munich is from where I am, it is straight south of me. So Munich is down there somewhere.
Do you know how many nautical miles?
Nope.
Alright.
Sorry.
I have to do a stop over there, so...
But it is on the way, yeah. Munich's pretty much the other side of, like, one set of Alps to Innsbruck, so you are pretty close. Okay,
I didn't check fuel, so I only have 10% fuel left. Will I make it?
If you're not going full power and you're descending, you should have your engines idle while descending, so you should make it. Okay.
Oh no! No, 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 no! I should not be descending. I am definitely not at top of descent.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were a lot further ahead then. You may have to go to Munich then, or Prague, to get more fuel. Wait, so are you stopping for fuel MIDI or for rest? MIDI. Oh, anyway, these are some pretty looking clouds below us, so yeah. Oh, I forgot that I had it open. Oops. MIDI.
Alright, I'm back with dinner.
Oh, okay, that's where you went.
Oh, did you need me for something?
Yes, I was asking why you were stopping.
Okay. Alright, you'll have to say that again. Mom came in.
I was asking why, if there was a reason that you were stopping in Munich.
Ah, yes, refuel, and I turned on sleeping simulations, so I needed to rest.
Ah.
So how far out are you right now?
I am 99 nautical miles from top of descent, and I assume around 200 out in total, I think.
I'm 130 k's
150 nautical miles remaining.
Ooh.
No, you're a lot closer.
But you're a lot faster.
Yeah, but your simulation of it goes a lot faster, so.
I'm trying to make it fair and do the speed limit.
You're trying.
Well, I'm succeeding. I'm not going any faster. I actually physically can't because I have the train an entire locomotive on the back. So I'm trying to go faster and I'm stuck at 55 k's. 56, there we go.
Alright, decode. course there is 077. Set left. 77 set right. Nick Lamb, hi there, welcome. So from Romeo Tango Tango, November Bravo, I'm going direct there. So if I'm joining in at 103 and 002, I can't even find them on my charts. Ski India 812, then Ski India 813, Ski India 814, Whiskey India 006. Then direct Ski India 005, then Okay, Whiskey India 81. Okay, 812 is at 9,600. Then this one is 8,300. Then we have minimums, which is 7,100.
I'm turning into Innsbruck now.
Okay, nice. Well, I'd say it's fair to say that you beat me then. Yeah, I'm 3 minutes from top of descent.
I honestly thought you'd get there much faster.
Well, it wasn't the most direct routing, but yeah. Oh well, well done.
Yes, well played.
Added a little bit of friendly competition.
Yeah, so before the stream I was putting all the settings and everything so make me go a lot slower and this should take a lot longer. And then I was thinking just before when you're at the gates that oh no, I'm probably not going to make it in time. I'm probably putting all of this on for nothing and it's just going to race me there and blitz past.
I wish. I'm still turning my barrow up to minimums. The minimums is 7,100 feet. And I have to turn it all the way up from, like, 50 feet. There we go. Oh, finally got there. Try beat 111. Yeah, I just saw it on Valanta. Right, I am approaching top of descent. Go to flight level 150. I want to make sure that I'm clear of these mountains. Got VNAV on already. Okay. So now we've got 7,100. And yeah, down to the runway.
Actually, you might beat me to landing because I got to reverse park this and I'm not doing too well.
Right, are we descending? Okay, that was some freaky timing. I said, are we descending as my MFD started to descend? So, yeah. Also, off to our right, you can see Munich Airport, where this EL737RS is.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
So I'm right there.
Mad Dog, it looks like you descended a little bit earlier than I did.
Oh, I had an emergency.
Uh-oh, fuel?
Oh yeah.
Did you manage to land, or did you grass it?
Oh no, I was able to figure out how to actually refuel.
Oh.
Yeah, for the past 20 minutes or 10 minutes or so, I just had no engine power.
So you were just like gliding.
I was trying to figure out how to turn the engines back on.
Nice. Okay, so from Romeo Tango Tango, I go pretty much just direct to Whiskey India 102. Alright.
What's the code? 7700?
Yeah, that's general emergency. Any rain in SA today? I don't think so, Coolio. It was a really good day today. It was 18, sunny, perfect day for rugby, which it was, so that's good. There was some in Sydney. Yeah, Sydney's quite often more wet than Adelaide though, so yeah. How are you going under 2 feet of water down there, Mad Dog?
Oh, well, you know, cabin pressure is excessive. It tells me I should do an emergency descent, but that's okay. We'll manage.
I meant, how are you going with the flooding or rain in
What flooding?
Sydney?
Flooding? You're gonna add to my emergency?
Yeah, your cockpit's flooding.
Oh my god.
With cookies!
Oh, you had me for the second. Sounds like heaven.
Mad Dog's famous choc chip cookies. It is heaven. And I've just parked the trailer. Took me much longer than usual, but I got there.
Yeah, I wasn't aware there was flooding going on though.
I think that was just a misspeak by me. I meant, how are you going with all the rain?
No, to be honest, I didn't even notice there was much rain going on today. Been kind of inside all day.
It's the way to live.
Yeah. I got Uber Eats today, so sorry for my driver. You must have been drenched from the rain.
Don't rub it in on Kalen. Kalen's Uber driver cancelled his order because he broke down.
No, poor Kalen.
Is that the driver he was picking on?
Yeah.
Damn. I'ma tell him to be nice.
Go for it. QJet, if you're here, what server are you on? Oh, there's 2 people, one in an F-22 and one in a Su-57. Yeah, shot not being followed by them.
Kalen's defense is now directing the insult to everyone.
Right.
Pleasant.
can I see the airport from up here? Yes. Right. I'm gonna do something a little risky and vector myself for the RNP Yankee.
Daring are we today?
Yeah. I wanna put my vectoring practice from last night to good use. All that time flying around the Gold Coast on low fuel is getting to my head.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, Mad Dog. So last night I decided that I was going to do some practice in the 738 because I'm not the best at landing the 737. And I'm... this terrain might get a little sketchy. I'm going to hold my descent at 14,000 feet. Yeah, I burnt through nearly 4.8 tons of fuel in 1 hour.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Just because I was on Toga thrust that much, I was just chewing through it. Okay. 3, hi, welcome. Alrighty, QNH is 1014. I'm gonna just plug that in, make sure I've got the right altitude.
Oh yeah, what's the altitude of this airport?
The runway elevation is 1,900 feet.
1,900. Oh wow.
But
Okay.
but the mountains around it are up to or above 10,000 feet. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Innsbruck traffic, Aussie 618 is flying a left downwind for runway 8. We are going to be joining the RMP Yankee at 8 Innsbruck 812. Innsbruck. That's probably a wrong call, but like that's the waypoint I'm joining at, and I'm gonna relate that to me referencing being inbound for Waypoint Academy for Moorabbin. So that's my justification.
Is any call you make gonna be correct?
I don't know. I'm not a proper pilot. I just fly planes for fun. Online.
Should be a pilot.
I should be a pilot, but I'm not.
Phiziks, why are you going that way?
Why am I going this way?
Yeah, you're like going over the mountains. What the heck?
Because I'm flying a downwind. Because the wind the wind's gone to nothing at variable at 3 knots. Well, it was 0608 before, but I guess not. But yeah, no, I'm flying a downwind leg. So you can go down the valley and you'll be fine, but yeah. Why am I going so slow? Oh, I've stopped reading. Guy, good to see you. You're just gonna buy a new plane if it crashes? Yes. As Mitty says, there's no such thing as crashes, just controlled landings. Let's go flaps 10. Innsbruck traffic, Aussie 618 is left base for waypoint 006, runway 08, Innsbruck. Yes, where is their traffic? Above me, beside me? Yep, back there. Let's go gear down, flaps 15. Let's go flaps 30 out here. Oh, I'm getting terrain warnings, everyone. Don't you have super chat? No, I do not have super chat. I don't have enough subs yet. So if you could subscribe and tell friends to subscribe, then you can give me money. Oh, okay. Autopilot wants to crash me into a mountain. I wonder when you'll hit 1,000. Yeah, not too sure. I'm fine. Just because there's a big old red dot right here doesn't mean I'm gonna hit it. Innsbruck's traffic, Aussie 618 is established for runway 08, Innsbruck. 3,500. How scenic is this though? Coolio, this is for you. Oh, with a little rift down there.
Very scenic.
Very
My
scenic.
approach was nothing like this. You flying manually?
I am now,
Good.
which is why I'm not at all established, but, or stabilized, but yeah. I gotta butter it.
500. Sync rate.
Tim, you stay off the runway. Well, rip centerline. That's actually a somewhat decent landing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was sub 200 feet per minute, so I'll take that dub.
Only thing I have to say is you should work on your center line.
I don't have rudders, so I can't really do much about it. Innsbruck traffic Aussie 618 is clear of the active Innsbruck.
You're not clear of the active until you pass that line.
No, but I'm past the... Oh, yeah, no, that guy was super short final. Power shut down engine number 2. How much do rudder pedals cost? I'm not sure exactly. Thank you, Paul. That was definitely on my better end. damp's already off. Whoops, I forgot to turn the fasten seatbelt sign back on. Well, we didn't die, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, everyone. Definitely not one of my best landings, but it could have been far worse.
Well, what was the feet per minute?
192.
Ah, yeah, still
Which
landed.
is what,
200.
yeah, sub 200. And Mad Dog is getting taken out by another 737.
Interesting looking 737.
That's vPilot model matching at its finest. If I can put my flaps up, that'll be.
Are you sure that's a 737?
It is a 73. I
Doesn't look
just realized.
at all.
Yeah, it's got bad model matching.
That's an A320.
Yeah, because it's got bad model matching. It can't match the model of what it actually is.
I don't care about what they say it is, I care about its looks.
Also, looks do matter, Mitty. Oh,
yes.
you bastard. Alright, yep. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will be back on Monday with another Milk Run Monday. Let me know where you guys want to go to or from, either Sydney, Canberra or Melbourne, and I will do it within 2.5 hours. Alright, night Paul. Yep, shout out to everyone. Oh, that's not the Discord link. If you have Discord, and you have not joined, join that so that you can tell me where to fly. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.